warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. So the function that we gather is we want to discuss the task that was given by our lecturer about Edmodo task. Okay, so first of all I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Afnan bin Muhammad.
And my name is Muhammad Amirul Fitri bin Tamizi.
And my name is Wan Muhammad Haikal bin Sobri.
My name is Gerald Chamkala.
My name is Rika Nadaraja.
So as we already know, the Natural Society of our university is organizing a Nature Week. So we as a member of the society, we need to discuss and decide the best activity for the week. So my first point is we can organize a tree painting activity. We through this activity, the student can get more knowledge and can get an idea about importance of tree. As we all know, that the tree give us very kind of benefits such as oxygen and shelter. So to do this activity, we also can teach the student how to marketing, which is the technique to plant the tree. So I think this is the best activity that can we do to this week, to the week.
I have a question.
Yes.
When is the best time to do that activity?
I think the activity can we do at morning and evening. Yes, I think.
Okay, next is in my point of view, we can also organize an expo about the importance of tree in nature. This expo can let people know about the importance of the trees, and then this expo can give practice to people on the method, on training, on how to plant the trees or take care the trees, and also get the information, knowledge about the trees. Then it also can increase the teenagers and the small kids interest in planting the trees since young age. Then next, this expo also can create an awareness or wake up call to all people about our nature, because nowadays our world suffer from our ozone we're getting thinner, and also global warming. This is because there are no enough trees to absorb the carbon dioxide and release the oxygen. And then this carbon dioxide is dangerous, is harmful for people, because when it combined with sulfur, it becomes sulfur dioxide or carbon monoxide, it can be harmful to our body. And then the importance of tree is it can absorb the carbon released in the atmosphere, and it can give oxygen to us. So good oxygen to us. Okay. That's all for me.
Okay. For me, as a member of the society, I think we should also consider to organize a camping to the forest reserve. Why we should organize this camp is to enhance the students' knowledge about the nature. So that they can know more about nature. They can also know about their scientific names. They can also know about their uses for medicines, for herbs, and so on. And the effect of this activity will be the students will appreciate more about the nature, and they become more open and more careless about the nature itself. So in my conclusion is knowledge has no limits, right? So hence the students must be more open-minded to learn more about the nature and be more open, knowledgeable.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think so. The organize a trip is the best activity during the natural week. In my point, I think the recycle day is the most beneficial activity because if organizing a trip, we will spend money in a large amount. But instead of organizing a recycle day, we could have an income. Why I say like this? Because you can sell our recycle item that we collect from anywhere, any spot, to sell to the recycling center. We can get an income. With having an income, we can organizing another beneficial activity. We friendly to the environment, and then it will bring a lot of benefit to us, environment, also natural. Yes.
I have a question. Is it mandatory for all the students to participate in the activity instead?
Which activity I mentioned? Recycle day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is not mandatory to make sure all the students must take part in the activity, but I hope that all the students can involve themselves in the activity because the recycle in nowadays is more important because it not only can clean the environment but also can reduce the polluted to the environment because environment is very important to us and we depend on environment. So, yes.
Yeah, in my point of view, since you are the members of the nature club and Nature Week is organized, the main objective of the Nature Week, excuse me, Nature Week could be to create awareness among the students towards nature. So I think one of the best effective way to do so is through organizing a trip to a national park. I say so because when students visit to a national park, they can see plants and animals over there. Since nowadays younger generation are born and bred in cities and metropolitans, they rarely see animals and plants. They are more into technologies and gadgets. So when they have the opportunity to visit these kind of national parks, they'll get the chance to look at the plants and look at the animal and move more near towards the nature. Besides that, the national park will also give them a better exposure and view about the nature. Since the kids are not growing up close to the nature, they couldn't picturize the nature and they don't realize how important nature to the mankind and to the other creatures on the earth. So if they visit a national park, they get to know the importance of nature and they get a better exposure about the flora and fauna as the main part of the nature. Besides that, trip to national park will be surely fun and thrilling. This sort of fun and thrilling it's exception without the gadgets and technologies. Because since nowadays kids are very into the technologies, they couldn't figure what is the actual fun and thrill living without those kind of gadgets. So if they get the chance to visit a national park, they realize what a real fun and thrill means. Besides that, they will also get the opportunity to learn about the nature. For an example, a teenager who have never seen not to say a mammal, who have never seen a tiger or a lion before in his or her life, if they see one at the national park, they will be so curious and they will inquire more about the creature to their parents or their friends. Yes?
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But as we know, the national park, they have a lot of animal and living organism. So, what is your guarantee for the student protection at the national park?
I mean, your question is more to the protection of the visitors of the national park. Since all the national park is under the government and under certain authorities, our government allocate a certain amount of money for the development and for the protection purpose of the national park. So until now, I don't think so there's cases about any injuries of the national park. So the visitors are fully safe being in a national park if they listen to all the instructions and does and don't that is written and told by the instructors over there. So what is the best effective program under the Nature Week?
I think the idea that Gerard gave is the best activity that we can do. At least
I agree with that.
However, I agree with the speaker's mind because we can actually gain experience by traveling to the national park. As a students that live in urban areas like me, I never seen a tiger before, trees before, a jungle trees. I mean, and we can create that moment that.
In my opinion, I think Gerald's point is the best because as you know, recycle is the easiest thing to do. But nowadays people not give their attention to this recycle, not give their a lot of attention because all people think it is a small thing about recycle, but recycle can contribute many things in our life.
Yeah, even I think Gerald's point is the best effective program that could be held under Nature Week. This is because like the other suggestions like planting a tree and organizing a trip is just like a one-day activity. Like the students go plant a tree and that's it, they're gonna forget about it. And they go to these kind of places, have fun, have chill, take pictures, post it in social medias, and that's it, they're gonna forget about it. But recycle is more effective that the recycle day could actually create an impact in their mind and their heart, because they're not gonna recycle some far areas, they're gonna recycle their resident, the place where they stay and they study. So every single time when they look at the clear and clean environment, they'll think that recycle is good and they'll bring this recycle idea into a bigger scale. So even I think Gerald's idea is the best effective program under Nature Week.
Can I change my view?
Yeah.
I think I should choose the Jared's ones.
Yeah, so
After hearing from the speakers.
So also in my opinion, I think the recycle day is the most beneficial activity can be held during the Nature Week, because nowadays a lot of students they suffer in the homework assignment. Yeah, so by organizing this activity, I think they can reduce their stress, their pressure by take part in the activity, right? So it's a lot of benefit and advantage can get from this activity, and also the environment can be safe.
So I think
Should I end this?
in
That's all.
Thank
That's
you.
all from us. Thank you.